Patrick.
Yes.
Poor scoreline.
Yeah.
If not necessarily performance last week. Is that a one-off, or is it evidence that you're going to find things harder than you have in previous seasons?
No, I think if you watch the game, it was just one of those games that 4 quarter chances and 4 goals, and obviously we created a lot of chances. So it's just one. Hopefully it's a freak off sort of game, but obviously we've drawn a line under the stand, and we're preparing obviously for tomorrow. But we'll take a lot of positives out of the last week and bring them into into tomorrow's game.
Is Lydia Williams available?
Yes.
She's back.
Yes.
Okay. Can we just talk about the goalkeeping performance then? Because that was, it's a tough environment for a young kid to get thrown into.
Yeah. Look, it's just one of those things. I think that's football. Sometimes people, are put into positions, and sometimes people take chances, people don't, and unfortunately for us, obviously Emily broke her wrist, and another Emily came on board, and again, it was one of those sort of things that you weren't really going to think about when it happened. So we learn from it, and we move on, and we can we take the good things out of what we did last week to this week's game.
Without wishing to pile on, it's a huge positive though to have the best goalkeeper in the country in the sticks this weekend, and it could be the difference. Yeah,
look, obviously like you said, Lydia's a great goalkeeper, but we have a great squad. So we're all ready for tomorrow.
Well, victory. They've been. Let's not beat about the bush. They've been terrible the last few seasons. But do you see evidence of a bit of a renaissance? They beat Canberra last week, which is not a result you would have expected at any time in the last 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest with you, we're just worried about ourselves. Obviously, victory, and they go around their business the way they do it. So for us, it's about concentrating on ourselves. Obviously, like I said, they won last week, against Canberra. So obviously they'll be confident, but whatever happened last week with us, we're still confident coming into tomorrow's game.
Who else is available that wasn't available last week?
You'll probably find that out.
Well, what about your squad? If you're not going to tell us the starting level, 11, is there people in the squad this week who weren't available last week other than Lydia?
There could be. There could be. We're just waiting on a few things to see if they are. But there could be some changes. Stuff like that. We'll see.
Were you involved in the second derby last year?
Was that at Epping?
Yeah.
We lost 2-0.
Yeah.
That reminded me of last week's game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I thought the last sort of game we dominated, and obviously we scored upon after 30 seconds, and there was a cross that went into for a goal. Sometimes you can't explain football. That's football, Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but it's getting over it and facing the next challenge, and our challenge is tomorrow's game.
Are you expecting a similar setup from victory to that game last year, or was it because of their personnel change?
I don't know. Maybe yes. Maybe I'm not the coach of victory. Maybe he'll keep the same squading for tomorrow. I don't really know. I think the main focus for us is what we need to do. Going into the game, because again, it's about us.
Let's give Patty a break.
How
much is?
No, keep it going.
How busy will you be containing Natasha Gowrie tomorrow?
Yeah, she's a great player. I'm excited to play against her. I love forwards like that. She keeps us busy in the back line. I'm excited to work on my partnership with Alana as well. I think this will be a great test for us.
What are these games like for you, considering you played for Victory?
Yeah, I played for Victory for 2 years. I'm at City now. My heart's at City as well. But derby games in general are so much fun. It's what we live for.
Is there a genuine rivalry, do you think? Because a few of you swap teams now, and there's, the W League, in my head at least, doesn't come close to the animosities that the A League generates.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
more camaraderie or whatever else. But how would you describe this rivalry?
Yeah. Well, I know there's not as much history between the women's side of it, but there is with the men's, I guess. But I think in general, the derby games, when you have 2 teams in the same vicinity, it's just fun. It doesn't matter about anything else, who's on whose team. These games, you have to come up and show up, because that is what a derby game is. It doesn't matter about any lineup, any preparation, because you just have to go up. It's the beauty of the sport as well. Anything can happen. We've talked about losses and wins, so you just really have to go out there and show up and put our chances away.
I know the season is one game old, but is there any even fraction more sense of urgency about this week? One, it's a derby, but two, the fact that they won last week, you lost, so you sort of keen to sort of make sure it's not 0-2 start to the season and giving them a 0-2.
Yeah, just piggybacking off what PK said, I mean, we're just trying to focus on ourselves. We put the last game behind us, it's been a really good vibe within the team after last week. I think we've actually gotten stronger because of that. So I think going into this week, we're focusing on ourselves this week.
Just on the season you had in the last campaign, you made it a pretty seamless decision to come back. I suppose you've got a couple of friends in the NWSL as well, it's here.
Yeah. It's in our careers, we got to challenge ourselves, and I think coming back to this club, that's what it does for me. I continue to learn and continue to get better, and that's what I want.
Double header on Friday. I mean, how big is that?
It's really exciting being able to play before the men's, being in Amy Park to the environment that it has, and getting all the fans out there. It's going to be awesome.
Do you have much to say about the timing of the game? I mean, it's 5:20.
I don't even know the timing, to be honest. No, it's bad.
No, I think as a W League, we're very fortunate to play in front of a double header. So that's the way we see it. We can't start concentrating on times and that as a negative. It's actually a positive, because obviously there'll be the women's before the men's game, and fans will be there to get along to both games, and we want to promote not only our W League girls, but the game in general, and I think it's fantastic.
Biggest thing is that international sounding pitch as well, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, football wins. That's the main thing. Football wins because these elite athletes, the females, are getting exposed in the big environments, playing on big pitches, in front of crowds, and it can only be better for the game. So obviously time is not really the important thing. I think the most important thing is these females are getting exposed to a big environment.
A couple of weeks ago, back in Fed Square, talking about even I suppose last year you wouldn't have envisaged this position, but I mean, you as a player been privileged to play in England, and obviously here as well. I mean, just a word on how far the women's game has come. Have you ever seen that happening when you were, I suppose, younger?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult because obviously when you play, you're sort of concentrating in where you're at the moment. I think as looking back and obviously being a former player and as a coach and coaching females now, the game has come such a long way, and we're very fortunate with our club that they get exposed to a great environment in an elite sort of facility like you see to improve themselves as elite athletes, and we're very fortunate that girls like Lauren that come from obviously America to come and play here and bring the quality here is great, and as you can see through female sports in general and football, it's just getting bigger. So again, it's very fortunate. So I'm happy to actually say that I'm lucky to be part of a scenario like this.
Hey, Paddy, your son, or this about the area?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, great. Look, she brings a wealth of experience. So again, we're very fortunate to have someone like her, amongst the group. Again, she's played at the highest level possible. And again, I think we're just fortunate to have her in our
Have you signed her as a player or as a player coach or what?
as a player.
As an
Injury replacement.
Yeah.
How long would you like to
Just depends on the length of time that Emily's
Yeah.
out. So she broke her wrist in the...
So I can't really say how long Emily will be out for because I'm not the doctor. But again, as an injury replacement, we're signed to her. Timing, we don't know yet. But again, we're just lucky to have her in.
How did you convince her to come out of the time?
To be honest, I spoke to her in depth, and just said, listen, we're interested in coming back, giving it one more sort of, crack at the highest level, and it was an opportunity for obviously ourselves, but for herself as well, and she accepted it, straight away, and as you know, right now we've just announced this, so that's happened in the last sort of 24 hours. But again, you know, we're fortunate to have her and the group.
Did you play with her at Victoria?
I did not.
Lydia's still first choice, obviously. Do you expect a bit of a battle there?
Oh, we bring people in that are always going to, you know, create a healthy environment. They're always going to fight for their position because no one's how can I say, safe. They're going to play week in, week out. Again, it's great for Lydia that someone with, you know, Melissa's experience will push her, and time will tell. But at the moment, you know, obviously we have Lydia and we're fortunate enough to have Melissa.